Welcome back to the 400 Club. Read out of New Zealand Big Game Record Series, the Wapiti and the Moose, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, incorporated, of course, by the one and only D.Bruce Banwell. It was Volume 2, after Volume 1 was The Seeker. Anywho, we're up to number 10, Ronald S. Barker, Stillwater Valley, Caswell Sound, 1928, 8x8, so a lot of gear going on. Length on the left-hand side, 59 and 6/8, 60 on the right. This was long. Gee whiz. Spread pretty good too, 46 and 6/8, span 35 and 4/8. Beam, coronet, brow, bay tray. Of course the beam. Don't know why I keep saying that. Royal tine, outer royal, both sides. Inner, off, outer royal on the right hand side. First off, back, both sides. Back tine was pretty hearty, 27 on the left, 31 and 6/8 on the right. That's where that length comes in. And then there was a snag above the tray tine on the left hand side, an extra 2 inches going on there. So total score of 440 inches. And it goes like this. The Barker brothers, Ronald and John, arrived at the head of Caswell Sound on March 21, 1928. In the company of their guide, Leslie Morrell, there's their name again, the headwaters of the Stillwater Valley were stalked without success. A later sortie from their base at the Sound saw them looking over the tract of country dividing Caswell Sound and George Sounds. A camp had been established on the Leslie Clearing. That's probably named after Mr. Morrell. Remaining behind to erect this camp, Morrell sent the two brothers off to stalk some clear ridges immediately above the campsite. On one of the ridges, a good bull was located, the brothers drawing straws to see who would make them stalk. That was a sportsman, wasn't it? It was to be Ronald's lucky day. The sun was beginning to set, the animal feeding away in the opposite direction, so there was no time to lose. John covered his brother, but was not needed, for after a short stalk and a single shot, the trophy was secured. Later, on a return trip to the headwaters of the Stillwater, John secured his trophy of 53 inches in length. Hearty, what a spot. Number 10. Fantastic, this is lots of fun, bringing you the 400 Club. Next we head to Blythe Sound for Mr. M.F. Soper from 1953. Can't wait to see you there. Make sure you're subscribed or following or whatever it is that you're listening on. And be sure to leave us a rating or some sort of interaction. Catch up with me on @StagRyan or Ryan O'Connor NZ on Instagram. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to get your opinions and thoughts. Yeah, lots of fun. Catch you next time on the 400 Club. Now, this is from New Zealand Big Game Record Series, Volume 2. It's called The Wapiti and the Moose. Written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, incorporated by D.Bruce Banwell. And we're able to do this with permission from the Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited. And this was copyrighted in 2001, D.Bruce Banwell. First published 2001. All rights reserved. And they've given us permission to do this little series, the 400 Club, of the Wapiti stags shot in New Zealand prior to 2001 and written about, in the words of D. Bruce Banwell.